Hash YouTube script, celebrity drama break downhill. We need to talk about what's happening in the celebrity world right now. Because the drama is absolutely unhinged, and I cannot keep quiet about this anymore when I tell you the internet is buzzing with some wild allegations and speculation. I mean, it's giving soap opera realness, and we're all here for it. Grab your snacks because we're diving deep into this mess, and trust me, you're going to want to hear every single detail. So let's start with the football player who's allegedly making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Word on the street is that Stefon Diggs is out here causing absolute chaos in multiple women's lives. And the tea that's been spilling is people's jaws on the floor. We're talking about some serious allegations that involve pregnancy scandals, secret relationships, and decisions that have folks questioning everything they thought they knew about this man. The story gets wild when you hear about what's allegedly going down with someone referred to as KJ. According to sources that have been making rounds on social media, this woman is supposedly 6 months pregnant with twins, and here's where it gets really messy. The ALLEGATIONS suggests that she's been pressured to make some incredibly difficult decisions about her pregnancy, specifically because there's concern about public embarrassment. Can you imagine being in that position? The emotional turmoil that would come with feeling like you're being asked to choose between your babies and someone's reputation is just heartbreaking to even think about. What makes the situation even more complicated is that apparently other women in similar situations were allegedly allowed to continue with their pregnancies without any pressure, so you can understand why someone might feel singled out or treated unfairly. It's giving major favoritism vibes, and that's the kind of treatment that would have anybody feeling some type of way about the whole situation. But wait, it gets even more complex because we're not just talking about one pregnancy here. The rumors suggest we could be looking at multiple babies born within the same year, which would be absolutely mind-blowing if true. We're talking about a situation where someone could potentially have 5 children all born in the same calendar year. That's not just surprising. That's record-breaking territory that would have people talking for years to come. Now, while all of this is allegedly going down, there's another layer to this story that involves someone very famous in the music industry. Cardi B's name has been swirling around in connection with this football player, and the timeline of their alleged relationship is people doing mathematical gymnastics, trying to figure out what happened when. The speculation is that their connection might have started while she was still married and pregnant with her last child, which adds a whole other dimension to this already complicated narrative. What's really interesting is how the internet detectives have been putting pieces together based on social media unfollowing, public appearances, and changes in behavior patterns. People notice that certain individuals who used to interact regularly suddenly stopped following each other online, which in today's world is basically the equivalent of a public breakup announcement when you see someone unfollow their alleged partner's assistant or close friends. That's usually a sign that things have gone south in a major way. The pregnancy speculation doesn't stop there, though. Recently, Cardi B was celebrating her daughter Culture's birthday, and eagle-eyed fans noticed something in the family photos that got them talking. In one particular image where she's holding her youngest child, Blossom, people started commenting that it looked like the baby might be sitting on what could be interpreted as a baby bump. Now, this could absolutely be nothing more than natural post-pregnancy body changes, but the internet rarely lets these kinds of details slide without extensive discussion. What's fascinating is how pregnancy rumors tend to develop their own momentum. Online, people start analyzing every outfit choice, every angle in photos, and every public appearance for clues. With Cardi B, fans have pointed out that she has a pattern of wearing oversized clothing when she's trying to hide early pregnancies. So, when she started appearing in baggy jerseys and loose-fitting shirts, the speculation machine went into overdrive. The situation got even more intense when DJ Academics made some cryptic comments during a live stream without naming names directly. He dropped hints about athletes and rappers, suggesting that someone in that circle was expecting his track record for being accurate about these kinds of predictions. Has people taking his words seriously, even when he's being deliberately vague about the details? What makes this whole situation particularly messy is the timing of everything. If Cardi B is indeed pregnant again, and if the father is who people think it is, then we're looking at a scenario where someone would potentially be having 6 children in 1 year between different women. That's the kind of situation that would have people questioning decision-making skills and responsibility levels across the board. The Fashion Week incident that people keep referencing really added fuel to the fire. Video footage of Cardi B leaving a hotel showed her being very protective of her midsection, touching and patting her stomach in ways that seemed deliberate. People who have followed her previous pregnancies noted that she had similar mannerisms and walking patterns during those times, which led to even more speculation about her current condition. What's particularly interesting about internet pregnancy theories is how often they turn out to be accurate. With Cardi B specifically, fans have successfully predicted all 3 of her previous pregnancies before any official announcements were made. They pick up on subtle changes in behavior, clothing choices, and public appearances that might not be obvious to casual observers but become clear patterns when you're really paying attention. The complexity of this situation extends beyond just pregnancy rumors, though. We're dealing with multiple relationships, alleged infidelity, public embarrassment, and the challenge of maintaining privacy while living in the spotlight. When you're a public figure, every aspect of your personal life becomes subject to scrutiny and speculation, whether you want it to or not. One of the most heartbreaking aspects of this whole drama is thinking about the women who might be caught in the middle of all this chaos. Being pregnant is already emotionally and physically challenging, but dealing with public speculation, alleged pressure from partners, and the stress of uncertain relationships would make the situation exponentially more difficult. The social media aspect of modern relationships adds another layer of complexity to these situations. Unfollowing someone on Instagram or Twitter has become a public statement, and fans are quick to screenshot and analyze these digital interactions for clues about what's really happening behind the scenes. It's wild how much information people can gather just from monitoring who follows whom and when those connections change. Looking at the situation objectively, it raises questions about responsibility, communication, and how public figures handle their personal relationships when they know the world is watching. The alleged double standards, where some women are reportedly encouraged to continue pregnancies while others face pressure to make different choices, highlight serious issues about respect and equality in relationships. The speculation around Cardi B potentially having a 4th child also brings up interesting points about family planning and relationship timing. If she is pregnant with Stefon Diggs' child, it would represent moving pretty quickly in a new relationship, especially considering she only recently finalized her divorce and welcomed her 3rd child relatively recently. What's really striking about this whole situation is how it demonstrates the intersection of sports culture, music industry drama, and social media speculation. We're living in an era where rumors can spread faster than facts, and where public figures have to navigate their personal lives while knowing that every decision might become tabloid fodder. The emotional toll on everyone involved in these situations must be enormous, whether we're talking about the alleged pressure on KJ, the speculation surrounding Cardi B, or the public scrutiny that Stefon Diggs is facing. Nobody in the scenario is having an easy time dealing with the constant attention and judgment from strangers online. This entire saga serves as a perfect example of how complicated modern celebrity relationships can become. Between social media monitoring, pregnancy speculation, alleged infidelity, and the pressure of maintaining public images, these situations become infinitely more complex than they would be for private individuals dealing with similar relationship challenges. At the end of the day, what we're witnessing is a perfect storm of celebrity drama that combines all the elements that keep people glued to their screens. We have alleged betrayal, pregnancy mysteries, social media detective work, and the kind of messy relationship dynamics that make people feel better about their own relatively simple dating lives. Whether all these rumors turn out to be true or not, they've certainly given us plenty to talk about and analyze. The real question now is how this all plays out in the coming months. Will the pregnancy rumors be confirmed or debunked? Will more details emerge about these alleged relationships? Will the people involved address any of this publicly, or will they let the speculation continue to build? One thing's for sure, though. The internet will be watching every move, analyzing every photo, and tracking every social media interaction. Until we get some real answers, this story is far from over. And honestly, I'm here for whatever comes next in this absolutely wild celebrity drama saga.